All right, story time. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna take about 4 to 5 minutes. I'm gonna tell you a quick little story, and then I'm gonna show you some photos while I do it. We're gonna keep it quick, we're gonna keep it brief. I wanna tell you a little bit about me and before I got into photography, or I shouldn't say before I got into it, but before I was shooting professionally, before I was shooting and making money at it, I worked in the coffee industry. You may know this already if you know me personally or if you've seen some of my other videos, but I want to talk about it because today was nostalgic for me. Today, I went to a place called Hammer's Coffee. Hammer's Coffee is in Toronto. It is run by my dear, dear, sweet friend, Derek Hamers, however you want to say it. He doesn't care. Just buy the drink. Hammer's is closing down. And that's a sad thing for a lot of people, because Hammer's is a very special place. It's hard to quantify it, it's hard to qualify it other than special. It's hard to know exactly what to say about it as to why it's so special, but it is. It's one of those places that feels vital. And he is going through the process of saying goodbye to it. And I think realistically he's been going through it for a long time. And when I worked in coffee, there was a point where I started my own coffee shop. I had a couple of them. And I had to close them down during COVID. And I did have a business partner in one of them. The other one was on my own. And I also had to go through that process, that sort of grieving process, that acceptance process. And it's very difficult in one sense, but it's really freeing in another sense. And it's really expansive in another sense. And it's a lot of different things. And I wanted to talk about it because today I was at Hammer's. We were doing a bit of an event. We were making some fun drinks. I was playing barista again, which was very cool. Shocker, a guy who likes cameras also likes to make coffee. And on top of that, I was also taking some photos. I had the Nikon Z8 with the Thypoch 28mm and 50mm. I shot mainly on the 50mm, and that was really fun. That was a good time. And I really like how the photos are turning out. What you're seeing them today is actually edited. So I did take the time to edit these ones, and I just basically applied my Nikon film profile. So if you like the look of these, that is available. There's a link below and you can get it. I also have a JPEG recipe, and if you here's what we're gonna do. If you buy the preset, I will have your email because you'll have bought the preset, and I will send you the profile that I use on my JPEGs as well for totally free. Oh my god, it's gonna get loud. It's getting loud. So if that sounds good to you, do it. I think that's fun. I think that's a nice way to do it. The presets are pretty cheap. It's $10 and you get a few different things out of it. So what the heck, why not? Something about taking those photos today, it was interesting because it was both really nice to get that time there to be able to take those photographs and to hang out with Derek and the team and everything. And that felt really cathartic and wonderful for me because there was a time when I kind of worked there for a little bit during the pandemic where I was just sort of taking a little bit of time to myself away from all the other stuff I was doing and just playing barista for a while. That was just before I got into shooting full time. And being able to take photographs at a place that's very meaningful to you in some of its last days, that's a weird experience. That's like, it's not something you always get. Sometimes things just pass. Sometimes things just go away and you don't get the opportunity to say goodbye, let alone photograph it. But I had the chance today to photograph the space a little bit while we were making some drinks. I was able to photograph Derek and Joan and Leslie, and it was just really special. It was really cool. So all this to just say, find your special places and try and take some photographs of them before it's too late, because you will wish you had those. And you never know when you're gonna have to say goodbye to something. You never know when you're gonna have to say goodbye. So take the photos. Peace.